Good morning. It is 12 o'clock already, but we're starting just now. We are having a hard day today. It's Monday, so my weekend's over. I have a million calls and emails to answer. Literally, not literally a million, obviously, I'm exaggerating, but the workday has started. I took a day off just because my mom has her immigration appointment. She's moving from Russia and she needs like to get fingerprinted, and my husband's a lawyer and he's taking her, so somebody has to stay with the baby. I'm staying with the baby. I'm so grateful that I get to take days off like this. Baby's feeling really poorly. I feel like today is worse than yesterday. She has colics, a really bad one, even though she's a little bit older now, but we're switching her off from formula, and she was allergic to milk. So now that she's eating a lot more dairy, she's no longer allergic. Like, our doctor gave us clearance to feed her dairy, but she's really struggling. So I'm so grateful that I don't have a boss who is gonna tell me to come to work, and I can actually take time off like this and stay home with my baby when she's feeling poorly, and obviously just watch over her. I don't have to take her to daycare. So I'm grateful for that, but still I have so many things piling up now and people are blowing up my phone. It's just part of being a mom and a business owner. I need to call my insurance. Now it's the end of the day and the end of the year, so everything is expiring. I have to renew things. I have to call my insurance agent. I have agent. I have clean checks to check. I have lab cases. I usually request a preview, especially for interior cases. I want to see the design, so I have to approve those. A lot of email from my accountant, and just end of the year taxes. So yeah, plus Christmas, and yeah, it's a lot. But that's a lot of people are asking me how I'm combining being a mom and being a business owner. Not very well. Not very well. There's always a lot going on at the same time, and you're just kind of have to say like, screw it, I'm taking care of my baby right now, everybody can wait. But you can't do that many times. Sometimes there's a limit, like I have to answer this now, or my employees are not gonna get paid, and that obviously needs to happen because they also have family and they also have kids. So there's really no balance that you can find. There's really like no good outcome for anybody. It is tough to be a business owner, but you know what? You always find a way out. I have questions on my Instagram. I do post a lot. I feel like a lot of the past few months were really difficult. And I feel like a lot of time I post like sad-ish posts, and people asking me if I'm regretting buying a practice. I am not regretting buying a practice, and I'm gonna make a proper video about it on my main channel. There's no regrets, but it is what it is, and you just have to accept it. That's just kind of what I'm doing right now. So in other news, my Invisalign today's tray 2, all of my attachment fell off yesterday. I don't know, out of the blue, they just decided all of these fell off. On the lower uppers are holding on, but lowers, majority of them fell off. These two are the only ones that stayed. All the premolars came off for some reason. I don't even know why. So I'm gonna have to attach them. Probably gonna go tomorrow and attach them again. And tray 2 doesn't hurt, and I'm kind of worried because there's no attachments. But yeah, I'm having a terrible experience. Like, I'm gonna show you today like what I'm gonna go actually approve other people's clean checks and show you mine and why I'm doing this. But like, really, I'm actually thinking of quitting. Like, I'm like 70% sure I'm gonna like quit in the middle of it. I really want to stop. It really sucks. And like, it puts your teeth in perspective. Like, yeah, I had trouble with my front teeth and it like hurt me in a while, but then I'm like, is it really worth it? Is it really? My teeth are fine. Like, they're fine. It's okay. They just hurt a little bit. All I can think about all day is there's stuff in my mouth. And I'm a snacky person. I like to snack, and I can't snack with the Invisalign on, and it makes me angry. So I'm hangry. Like, majority of the day I'm just hangry because it just isn't worth it to take the trays off, then snack, then go brush my teeth, wash the trays, put them back on. It's just like, for like one piece of chip that I was gonna eat, I'm just not gonna do it. And I'm hating my life right now. Oh, Invisalign is the worst. But yeah, don't tell my patients that. This is not my clean check. This is a clean check of a patient, but I just wanted to show you something cool. So this is, we're trying to extrude the lateral incisor a little bit more. So this is what it is now. I always over extrude lateral incisors a little bit more on my clean checks. Well, this is a bit too much, so we're just gonna move it a little bit in, just like that, but more than I would like to naturally, just because lateral incisors are so tough to shift. So I would like to over protrude it on clean checks, knowing that the tooth is not actually going to end up there, and it's going to end up kind of somewhere in the middle, and this is exactly what I would want. So this is the additional aligners. These are not like primary treatment. We already did pretty good, and this tooth was like way in, so it shifted quite nicely. Like this is what it is right now, but still we wanted more. So I'm trying to like over exaggerate and switch it, like push it a little bit out more than I would like to, just so it will be more natural in real life. And I'm using 3D controls as always. I love my 3D controls. I think I'm actually happy with this. I'm gonna leave it like this. And this one, I shifted out a little bit more too, but I'm actually quite happy with this. And this one is gonna be a little bit out as well. And also, always, I'm gonna add my attachments. I'm gonna go to feature button. I just want to retention attachments on optimized retention attachments on premolars, just to give a little bit more grip to aligners. I never leave naked premolars, always gonna put something on them. Retention, there you go. Okay guys, this is my clean check. So these are my teeth. This is the original. And what I'm doing, what I'm not happy about, is the front teeth are very flared out. So my bite is kind of short and the teeth are very flared. So I'm trying to kind of tip them this way, tip them forward, and kind of open up the bite a little bit more. So just ever so slightly, just like that. The reason why I want it so slightly open, because I don't want to lose my lip support from these front teeth. If I tip them more forward, like more down, the lip is gonna fall in, and and I don't want that. That doesn't look good. Plus, over here, I don't have a lot of cortical bone. So the reason my teeth are so flared out is because I do have underdeveloped upper jaw. It's very, very small. There's not a lot of cortical bone over here. There's not a lot of bone here at all. So if I tip that any more forward, the root is gonna shift up, and we're gonna hit the cortical bone, which I also don't want to do. So that is why I'm doing it. And the reason why particularly what hurts in my mouth is this tooth over here. So this tooth has a very heavy bite on this anterior teeth. So I could either shave down anterior teeth and forget about it, or shift the teeth. And obviously shift the teeth is always a better solution. But there's just one heavy bite on this one heavy tooth, and I started noticing and started shifting forward. And you can see the chip right here. So I'm just, I grind and clench really heavy. I don't remember if I have said that before, but I started noticing really strong pains in the mornings especially, and I do wear all kinds of night guards. It's just getting to the point where I'm like, okay, this is turning into a trouble. And my mom had similar situation, and her tooth started totally shifting forward. And I actually had to pull it because it got terribly infected. There was a huge mobility. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to prevent problems in the future, and it's moving ever so slightly. Like it's just kind of collects it together and just pulls the teeth in a little bit more. So I'm kind of like, is it worth it? Maybe I should have shaved this tooth a little bit and forgot about it. But I think overall it's going to be just a healthier bite. So yeah, this is a difficult movement, and now that the attachment pop off with this tooth, like this is not helping me, so I'm gonna have to put them back. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Just that, ever so slightly. And it causes me so much suffering. And before this is a preview. I was thinking about it for a very long time. Like I had 9 treatment plans. I was changing it back and forth, and I was thinking how to do it best. And this is the outcome of my 9th treatment plan with 17 aligners. And I was like, what the hell? And it doesn't look much different, like from the starting point to this. It just really is not looking much different from Express 5. So I just switched the case to Express 5. And I was like, I see really no difference. It actually looks better in Express 5 because this would actually lose my lip support. I would want this tooth more tipped, and I don't think I have enough cortical bone to actually allow this movement. So I switched to Express 5. There are not much of a difference here before, and it just kept giving me more and more aligners. I feel like there was like 19 aligners at some point. Okay, come on. There. Yeah, 18 aligners. And I was like, no, because it's trying to, the reason why there's so many aligners, it's trying to shift premolar. Like my molars are a little bit tipped. My premolars are a little bit tipped, and it's like trying to upright them. It's twisting the canine over here to make it perfect. Like, I don't need that. That's not what I want. That's not my chief complaint. So it's just adding aligners unnecessarily. I switched to Express 5 and I'm like, yes, this is what I was looking for. So that's what I'm doing. Baby's still asleep. She keeps on going like in and out of sleep. I just want her to sleep a little bit more because she is in so much pain. Poor doll. It's a tough day today, but still I want to open my advent calendar where she's asleep. I want to get my tea. I'm very excited. This was actually like a killer thing. I just got both of them on Amazon. I have one for my teas and I have one for a chocolate, and this is like a perfect snack after lunch, and also your festive. I love that. All right, so today's day number 2. Let me show you. It's day 2. Let's open it. Peach blossom. I feel like the theme here is like fruits, and I'm not actually a big fan of fruit teas, but sometimes they're good. There you go. Peach blossom. White tea. Oh, I love white tea. Oh, this is gonna be good. All right, this is the tea one, and this is gonna be our Kinder one. I miss Kinder eggs. That's like the biggest memory from my childhood. Kinder eggs with a little toy. And I think it's a European thing because I can't find it anywhere in America. Maybe they're choking hazard or something. But that is like, nothing says like New Year's like a Kinder egg. All right, let's look for day number 2. Day number 2. Oh, there it is. It's a little gingerbread man. Oh, am I too old for this stuff? I feel like I'm too old for this stuff. I'm like, look at this. I'm definitely too old for this. But why does it feel so good? Of course, I tried to record and we decided to stream. I just wanted to show the world and myself to remember in the future. I was just feeding her, and I'm blowing on a spoon, right? Because the soup is hot, and I'm blowing on a spoon. Come on, now that you don't want to do it. And she's like blowing on the spoon too. Kids are literally sponges. They pick up everything you do. Thank you for that. Ah. That's different. Yep. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I'm doing something that's totally out of character for me, at least out of current character, and I'm being really quiet because the baby is asleep, and I'm trying to finish this before the baby wakes up because I can't do anything when she's awake. But I am trying to draw, and we have color, like whatever, paints, paper, brushes, some water over here. I'm trying to draw a Christmas card. I actually have not painted in a very, very long time. These paints are from my past life, which happened like before dental school, before Lydia, when I just moved to America. I actually used to paint a lot. I used to go to art school, and I'm so bad right now. Oh my goodness, like it's looking terrible. But I actually enjoy it, and I want to make a Christmas card. Last year I made a really cool, I designed my own Christmas card, and this year I want to do the same. I like the idea of Christmas card, but I hate when people put pictures on Christmas card, like photos, because they all end up in the trash, and I just the idea of my baby's face being in the trash somewhere is just doesn't make me happy. So it just doesn't spark joy. So I like making them anyway. So I'm making one that is the most significant moment of this year, and this balloon arch is definitely the most significant moment of this year. So the Christmas card would be a painting of the balloon arch I wanted to make it with pencils, but I just don't have any pencils. Like, I just dug out of nowhere. I don't even know why we have them, because we moved like 5 times, and I don't know why I have watercolors in my life right now, because why did I even carry them around in this multiple locations where we have moved ever since I bought these watercolors? I don't know what I was planning. I should have thrown them out there, like $2. But I have them, and I'm actually super happy that I do, because it's so therapeutic to just sit here and paint. It's like, it's so foreign to me now to do that, and it's bringing me a lot of joy. And I feel like we all tend to be very sentimental around New Year's and Christmas, and I'm going to keep this Christmas card forever. If it turns out, of course, it might be crap, I might just take a picture of it. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself tremendously right now. I'd chat with you as I paint. I'm balancing you on my water cup, which could prove to be a terrible idea, but I was just saying that I feel like I'm very behind with Christmas decorations. Even it's December 2nd, I still feel like I should have started planning it in November, because when you have a kid, you really want to create this Christmas environment for her, and it's just a completely different level when you're trying to feel Christmassy and like festive for yourself, or when you're trying to actually create something memorable for your kid. And yes, I know that my kid's 1 year old and she wouldn't remember any of it, but it's about the tradition, the discipline that you create for yourself. Because Christmas, it's not just Christmas. I'm Russian, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do celebrate New Year's. And like New Year's spirit just doesn't appear. It's what you create it for yourself. And I can't count how many times I have said like, oh, I just don't feel like New Year's, like this, it doesn't feel like New Year's at all. That's just because you work all the time, and that's just because you're not doing anything to make it feel like New Year's. It's not just gonna appear out of this thin air. And when for yourself you can kind of like, oh, whatever, there will be another Christmas, I just have other things to do. For the baby, they have very limited amount of Christmases that they will have as a kid. Like, what, of course she won't remember this one, but the second one, the third one, she will. And then the magic is gonna start disappearing. When you're like 5, you kind of stop believing in Santa or Father Frost, whatever you call him, and you're just slowly becoming an adult, and all of this kind of stops being so important. When you become a teenager, even though I always loved Christmas, like it's just not the same, you know? So kids actually don't have that many Christmases that they get to enjoy. So every single one I want to make matter for her. Every single Christmas is important, even though she is 1 and not going to remember it, because I don't want to make myself slack for the next one and feel like, oh, she's not gonna remember this one either, or she's too small at 3 or 4 or 5. She doesn't have that many as a child. Like, when you're old enough, you just kind of, it stopped being this magical. So I want to make every single one count for her, just because just because I think it's important. And that's why I'm trying to put so much effort in it this year. And I feel like I'm behind. There's always this stigma of like, you can't have Christmas before Thanksgiving. I believe that, like, there is way too early. Like, if you start decorating for Christmas too early, it just doesn't matter. It's like, basically you have Christmas in July, you have Christmas all year. So what has been the point? It's important that it's in December. This is the month for it, I feel like. I mean, a lot of people will disagree with me, but that's what I believe. And I wanted to start planning it earlier this year, and I was like, okay, early after her birthday, like I was planning her birthday, which I also didn't have much time for. And after that I was like, okay, now is the time. But then I had my meeting with spark aligners that I kind of had to focus on, and I had other problems with the practice. So I just let it slide. I just wasn't wasn't good enough with planning, and now I'm really feeling behind. I really am bothered that there's not a single decoration in my house right now. The boxes are up. We brought the boxes up, so now it's just kind of the matter of me to put them around. But the baby has been feeling poorly yesterday, so I didn't do it. And I'm really thinking I'm gonna go get a Christmas tree tomorrow. I do have to go to the practice tomorrow, but I feel like it would be a good time for us to get it. I also want to go to a Christmas tree farm, because there's a Santa coming, and I really think it's gonna be kind of cool to bring her to Santa and take a little picture with her. But I also kind of want to go to like a mall. I feel like it's such an American thing to have a mall Santa. It's so cheesy, but it's like, it's so American. You see it in movies. I kind of want to do that. So I haven't decided yet if I want to take her to a farm to see like a more plausible Santa who's not drunk or like, I don't know, not dressed, but, or just kind of have that like mall Santa experience. But I have some other plans as well. I definitely want to go ice skating, but I wonder if there's going to be any frost or snow, because right now it's really warm. There's no ice skating really anywhere. I used to take ice skating, figure skating classes, and I'm kind of thinking of doing it again. My mom really wants to ice skate. On New Year's, we used to figure skate, or just ice skate. We didn't figure skate, we just ice skate on the Red Square. There's a giant like Christmas tree on the Red Square, and a very, very beautiful ice skating ring. Moscow is like very, Russia in general loves ice skating, but during New Year's in Moscow, ice skating is so huge. The parks where they just like cover all the streets and all the passes with ice, and you can just ice skate throughout the entire park, and it's absolutely magical. And when you're ice skating on New Year's Eve on Red Square around like the Goomba big sparkly shopping mall there, and they just decorate the entire shopping mall with lights, and you just literally feel like you are in a fairy tale, and I really miss it. It's just, it doesn't matter if you celebrate Christmas or New Year's, just that kind of magic, it's unrepeatable. It's like, last year, a couple years ago, we went to New York for Christmas, and we wanted to ice skate at the Rockefeller Center. It is not the same. It is not the same. It is just completely different. If I find a picture, I'll insert it here. It's just not, maybe it's just because I'm biased. Obviously I am. Everybody is biased towards wherever they're from, but I couldn't find it ever since. But I still want to feel kind of the same feeling, so I really want to ice skate before Christmas. But those are so far on my plans, and I'm going to probably add some more. Another thing that I really want to do is to go pottery painting, like, you know, like people paint mugs and stuff, because I want to make some Christmas decorations, like tree ornaments with Lydia, and have like her little handprint there, and just have her like smash around. I think that would be really, really fun. But yeah, those are my plans so far, and my painting, just like that, is finished. Let me show you. All right, so this is what we got. I got a little carried away with especially these balloons, but I feel like it would have been better if I didn't try to color it in. But this is what I am working with, and yes, it's been used and abused. Lydia loves balloons, and it's been almost a month. So I need to take it down so I can put Christmas decorations here. And this is what I got. Here I have, this is a picture of us figure ice skating on Red Square. You can see kind of in the back, this is the Red Square, this is the Kremlin, and they have like a whole mat. This is my mom, this is Henry, and they have like, you can't really see, this is the best part of it, like the Goom part is here, but they build the entire like Christmas village on New Year's, and they build garlands everywhere. Just the lights are everywhere, and there's a clock over there that beats at 12 p.m. at 12 a.m. It's just so amazing. So that's just kind of the vibe I'm looking for, but I can't find it anywhere. This is also on the Red Square. This is on the entrance of the Red Square. This must be 2020 turning 2021 New Year's. I'm wearing a mask here. This is the little mask. I just took it off for a picture. But they have like a big giant Christmas tree right in front of Red Square. And they have garlands going kind of like all around it, and you can dive underneath it. Oh, so beautiful. I miss Moscow so much. It's the most beautiful city on earth. Wow! Класс! Вау! Вау! Красота! Красота! Давай мы с тобой тоже что-нибудь попробуем нарисовать. Давай мы вот этот оторвем. We're gonna try and create baby's very first drawing. She doesn't really get painting. Like she can't. She's not into it yet. Like she doesn't have dexterity enough to actually paint. But I think like maybe we can just mess around with it a little bit. All right, here we go. Which color do you want? На, держи. Какой цвет ты хочешь? Давай, выбирай. Вот этот розовый. Давай сделаем розовый. Мама поможет. На, держи. Держи. And now you put it on paper. You put it on paper. No, no, okay. Okay, hold on to it. There you go. Oh, давай. Oh. Yes, see, she doesn't understand the concept, so it just can get really messy. Лидия. Может быть, с другой стороны? На, держи. Давай. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, wow. We love it. Yay. Oh, no. Yay. All right, let's take it again. Here. Mama's going to put some color on. A little bit of water. Here you go. Here you go. Давай. Oh, no. Okay. There. Okay. No, that's Mama's hand. Here. Try this. Here. Yeah. 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 You get it. Good job. Good job. Let's try again. You want a different color? Do you want a different color? Let's do blue. Let's do blue. Here. Okay. Here. Okay. Yay! Yay! Молодец! Oh, you want white? Okay, let's do white. White we can't really see. Let's do yellow instead. I'm going to cherish this painting forever. I can't believe she's making her first painting. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Yay! Good job. Oh, she's getting it. Like, she's drawing visibly. Like, she sees what she's doing. She's trying to, like, put paint on the paper. I mean, she doesn't have anything in mind, obviously, but she's just kind of slapping it on. Yay! Yeah! You want a different color? Let's do green. Here. I figured up, so the technique is up. Like you're supposed to give the brush to her facing up because otherwise she just paints everything but the paper. There you go. That's how she can get it. Good job, baby. Good job, baby. Oh, okay. Let's stop paint, Mama. I love that. Do you want a different color again? Yay! Go. Let's do red. Good. Yeah. Like she goes straight to the paper. She understands that this needs to go on the paper. Wow. Были? Шарик? Шарик. Скажи шарик. Oh, спасибо. This is what we got. That's our first painting. You think I'm joking? Meaning that I'm gonna save it? I'm gonna sign it right now and I'm gonna save it and cherish it forever. Forever and ever. This is happening. I'm framing it. I know there's going to be a million others that I would not know what to do with, but this one's special. This one is being framed. Damn. All right. Let's find 2. Let's find 2. Where is 2? There it is. Open it. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Mama's gonna help. Let's see. Wow. It's a heart. Look, Mama's gonna open. Wait. It's not easy to do with one hand. Pick a book. Which one are we gonna read today? That one? That one? Okay. All right, let's go. Come on. We're gonna read the book. Come on. No, you get that one is we're gonna pick next time. Come on. Open this one up. Come on. Come on. No, only one. We need to save books. No, only one, baby. We're gonna move these out of the way. These are for tomorrow. I need like a book receptacle.
Joey's eating a sandwich.
Yes, he's eating a sandwich. Let's open this book, Lydia. Come on. Come on. Let's open. Let's open. Good job. Good job. You're getting it. Oh, she's really good at wrapping. Yeah.
Christmas.
Okay, Mama's gonna help.